C'est du platine, c'est plus cher. Bon, après vous allez me laisser tranquille.
On a cold and rainy morning, I woke up to find myself.
Harlem. Harlem pour nous, c'est aussi l'Amérique, le cinéma, New York, les films, et puis une vie qu'on ne connaît pas du tout. Des gens, des quartiers qui nous sont complètement inconnus et étrangers. On entend de la musique, on passe dans la rue et on rencontre John Williams, qui est jeune, grand, avec des beaux yeux, et qui est pasteur et musicien. To say something with the heart, maybe with the soul, you have to blow it out,
right.
No?
Right. You know, it is. It is the singing and the gospel, even the preaching of the gospel is something that's got to come from the inside. We like to express.
Yeah, je comprends.
Express what we feel on the inside.
Ouais.
So it comes out. God, we thank you because you have provided and made a way for us. God, we thank you because you have touched our bodies and touched our minds, and you've brought us this far by faith. And God, we thank you right now just because you are God.
And when you were a child, you lived here, not in the town, in the country you lived?
Well, I lived in the country. I was raised in the country. My dad is a preacher.
Ah, okay.
My grandfather was a preacher. My mother was a minister, and you know, I grew up in the country, but I grew up very close to New York City, and would come to New York City quite a bit. You know, we played. I grew up singing. I'm a musician as well. I grew up singing. I grew up playing musical instruments. I grew up playing sports like anybody else, playing basketball.
Are you married?
I'm married. I've got my wife, and I have 2 little boys, 8 and 5, and I have a baby girl that's 7 months old.
Ouais.
My wife is very involved here, works with me. My son plays the drums. They're my life. They're my life.
Yeah, I understand. And the people who come here, they are also people in difficulties in his life with money and so on.
Well, you know, what's wonderful about coming together in a church like this, especially here in Harlem, and you know, even here in New York City, is that you have a wide variety of people. And then I have people that have come off the street, people who don't have much, people who have had tough experiences in life, people who have had bad experiences with drugs and alcohol and being homeless, and I mean, from all different walks of life. I even have periodically, we have people that come off the street that are involved in gangs, and they come and they're looking for a way out. I don't consider myself anybody special. I consider myself a man just like anybody else. I put whatever my title is, whatever my position is, whatever I do, I'm a man like anybody else. The God that I serve has made me somebody because of my trust and because of my belief in Him. What makes us strong and what makes us who we are is not that we're all alike. It's not that we're all the same, but it's because we're diverse. And diversity brings strength. We're not watered down. And people always like to say that America is a melting pot, but I don't consider America a melting pot, because if you melt something together, then it all becomes exactly the same. Yes, and you lose your diversity, you lose your strength. Right. I think we're our diversity, when you bring us all together, whoever it is, and whatever faith it may be, in some way you bring about, and you have the different flavors. And I don't know. I like to have you know, I like to taste the different flavors in my food.
Ouais.
You know, I like to eat.
Yeah.
I like to eat, and when I taste it, I want to taste the distinctiveness of what I'm eating.